Greetings, everyone. Hey, check out what I got for the old Doctor Who collection. Oh, this is awesome. As you may know, the original box set versions of the first few series of the new series, the current series of Doctor Who, have recently gone out of print, being replaced with slim case versions, like just regular keep case versions. Kind of like what happened with the beginning set of the first season. They basically slimmed down the packaging. So check this out. The original box set versions. Man, this was like, it cost me like $250 to get all of these. This is just frickin' awesome, man. And all the way up to Series 4. There we go. Check it out. Yeah. Got like New Who up the wazoo. Yeah. Except, it turns out, did I mention that I paid about $250 all told for all four of these? Yeah. It turns out, all four of these are fucking bootlegs. Yep, that's right. The Z-Man got ripped off. Big time. And that's what we're going to talk about today on the motherfucking Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Yeah, I just moved the light over a little bit so we could get... Yeah, still trying to, figure out the lighting. I had some complaints about the first part of the disambiguation being blown out, and yeah, well, it's a little gloomier today, so hopefully the lighting's a little better. And I knocked the exposure down a bit too, so I'm not a freaking ghost. Yeah, so it turns out these are all bootlegs. And the first tip-off for me was I got this one a little while ago, maybe about a month ago. And the first tip-off for me, I just thought something seemed off about it because the font used on the complete series, the complete first series here, didn't seem to be quite right. On the spine and there, and also the fact that it had the front of the TARDIS on the back. So if we slide it out and turn it around, then we got the spine on the wrong side. So that just seemed kind of odd to me, and also the coloring of the TARDIS seemed a lot lighter than what I'd seen in the when I'd seen this set in the store. So I don't know. I just figured it was one maybe from later in the print run. Oh, and I just noticed something else. Police public call box. Public is missing the I. Yeah, there you go. Now otherwise, it's not bad as far as bootleg quality goes. I mean, they got the packaging of the TARDIS pretty much right. But again, the printing quality on the inside doesn't seem to be as crisp and clean as you would normally expect from an official release. The other thing that tipped me off that something was amiss was that I've been archiving all of my Doctor Who DVDs to one of my hard drives, just doing full uncompressed rips of them, purely for convenience, just so I can have the whole collection at my fingertips and watch and check out the contents of a particular DVD at just the click of a mouse button, rather than having to take the disc out and load it up and stuff like that. Makes doing, reviewing content and whatnot a lot faster and a lot easier that way. So when I was archiving this one, I noticed that they were all single layer discs, whereas they're supposed to be dual layer discs. It doesn't actually say on the back here, but yeah, looking a little closer, there are little minor spelling errors throughout. I don't know, whatever, but like nothing that would arouse suspicion immediately. I mean, at first glance, it looks perfectly genuine, but it's not. I actually found a video online on YouTube that compares the bootleg version with the official version, so you can actually see the full comparison. One of the big things, of course, is the official version actually has inserts. It has an episode guide with it and some additional stuff. And yeah, so bootleg. complaint, dispute filed, trying to get my money back. Now this one only cost about $30, so if I'm out, I'm out. It's not too bad. The next one to arrive was this one, and this one looks very good. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you'd swear this was the official release. I mean, it's pretty slick. You open it up here, you got Davros on the inside, and you got some artwork from the show, and it looks pretty good. The texture of the packing material is a little bit odd. It's kind of a little too glossy, a little too shiny, and they even include a Series 4 episode guide, which does appear to be, it appears to be genuine. If you flip through it, this won't really show up on camera, but the printing quality is very slightly off, slightly misaligned, a little bit of ghosting there, which you wouldn't expect to see on an official release. But yeah, but the other thing that I thought was odd, that sort of set off some alarm bells for me, is this is a Region 1 release, or I guess technically being a bootleg, it's a Region 0 release, but it's an NTSC release, right? But it has all of the British rating markings on it, which is something you never see on a Region 1 release. You only see that on the Region 2 releases. I mean, I don't think it's actually legal, talking about legality when we're going over bootlegs. Oh, the humor. I don't think it's actually legal to put ratings stickers from other countries on, you know, on things for a specific country, because every country has its own rating system. It's all different. So that was a tip-off. The other tip-off, when I was archiving this, guess what? Single layer discs again. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about these DVD releases, the official DVD releases, is they want them to be super high quality. I mean, they weren't done in high def, but they were done in anamorphic widescreen, and they want to present them. I mean, this is a huge show, and normally you're paying upwards of $70 to $100 per set, maybe 50 or 60 if you get them on sale, but these are not cheap sets. Okay, it's one of the reasons I put off getting them for so bloody long, is because they're not cheap. So, yeah. So a little bit of research revealed that my suspicions were in fact correct, and Series 4 is indeed a bootleg. Now this one, I got a package notice in the mail, and I picked it up just today. This is Series 3. Series 3 is a bootleg. Again, very high quality bootleg, until you do some slightly closer inspection. If we open this up, again, we have this strange glossy plasticky texture, which you don't get with normal official releases. And we got all this artwork. Apparently the artwork is all messed up. Also, the package art here is supposed to read just like Saxon, but they screwed up the printing and it just says sass, 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 sass. They completely messed it up. But it doesn't end there. Let me show you. Let me show you some of the real gems here. Where are we? Where is it? That's pretty good. That's okay. Oh yeah, here we are. This is the dead giveaway. We have supposed to be the Lazarus experiment. We have the Lazarus experiment. Yep. Finest English presentation here. Put that in. But that's not the best one. The best one is this one here. We have, instead of Last of the Time Lords, we have Kast of the Time Loros. Isn't that just pure gold? Yeah, that's great. Good job, guys. Good job. Way to pay attention to detail there. So, yeah. The first I heard about this being a bootleg was, I think, shortly after I ordered it. And, or no, actually, it was shortly after I'd ordered Series 1. There's a video on YouTube that actually is called Series 3 Bootleg Kast of the Time Loros. I'll include a link to that in the description as well, and you can get a more detailed side-by-side comparison of this set with the official set. Yeah, and it's just, I mean, it's loaded with mistakes like that. The artwork mistake, it's just sloppiness because they're just rushing to get these bootlegs out because they know how popular the show is. It's a big money spinner for dishonest people. So finally, Series 2 just arrived today, and this is how it was in the package, shrink wrapped. You know something's amiss. If you've ever seen this on the shelves, it always has the blue background, which is more like this, you know, and it's nice and shiny. The other thing is the official release, I'm pretty sure, does not come in a flimsy plastic sleeve like this. That was the first season, not this one. Oh, I should mention also, the first season, this was pointed out in one of the videos I found, the official release of the first season actually has the TARDIS light on the top. This one just has the Doctor Who logo. So, second series here. Yeah, so if we flip it around, so the front is correct, then the back looks all messed up because you're trying to read the text with the pictures shining through this blue background, and yeah, it's just garbage, absolute garbage. As soon as I got this and opened it up and saw this, I knew I was in trouble. I was like, oh. Plus the fact I went back through, while I was filing the disputes for these three, I was going back through the records, finding the item numbers and stuff, and I noticed that I actually bought this one from the same guy I bought this one. Yeah, silly me. I should have done as soon as I suspected something was amiss, I should have done a little more research right off the bat. But these three I'm not wasting any time. So I might be shit out of luck on this one, but I'm definitely going to fight to get my money back on these other ones. So, okay, let's open it up here and take a look. Again, we have this strange plasticky glossiness. The artwork is all different and rearranged from the official release, apparently. So then if we go in here, it looks like they did the background okay on this one. It seems to be more or less aligned. But if we take a look, there are some real gems of spelling errors on the discs here I wanted to share with you. That one seems to be okay. I'm just going to take them out. I don't care too much about these. Oh, yeah. Episode 4 of the series, The Girl in the Fireplace, which is a great episode, one of my favorites of the second series. We have The Girl in the Fire Plants. Gotta watch out for those fire plants, man. They'll get you. And what else? There were some other gems on here. Oh, yeah. I always liked the episode Rise of the Geibermen. Rise of the Geibermen. And then the second part of Rise... Oh, sorry, it's Ride. Ride of the Geibermen. The actual title is supposed to be Rise of the Cybermen. And then the follow-up episode to that was The Age of Steel. And then we had the next episode called The Idiot's Lantern. But I guess they decided those two kind of go together, so we just have The Age of the Idiot's Lantern. There you go. Yeah, The Age of the Idiot's Lantern. Perfect. That was a great episode. Loved that one. And what else do we have here? I can't even read some of these because the printing is so god-awful. The Satan Pit. Satan Pit is condensed into one word because, you know, that's the way to read it. Everything else seems to be okay. Although if you notice, just on the printing quality, it's supposed to be just around the edge there, but it kind of drifts off the edge, like they couldn't quite align it properly. Oh, God, just fucking awful. So anyway, needless to say, complaints have been filed for all 4. Remains to be seen what's going to happen with them. There better be something, because I'm not going to stop complaining until I get some kind of action. I'm going to harass the shit out of these people until I get some form of compensation. Funny thing is, the guy who sold me, I guess it was Series 3 and 4, it almost seems like they're both using different bootleg people. Like, I wonder if there's more sets of, like, Series 3 and 4 that use the flimsy plastic like that. The other thing is the official releases actually have, like they're solid inside. Like they've actually got a proper digipack, whereas this one just has the spine and then it folds out. But the other ones have the Doctor Who logo on all sides. So, yeah, I almost wonder if they're using two different bootleg companies. Like this one does sets that actually look pretty close until you get, inspect a little more closely. And then these ones are just flimsily pathetic. Series 2 and 3 by far have the most hilarious typos, though. But, yeah, so there you go. That's my adventure for today. Was all excited to finally have the first 4 series of the current series of Doctor Who in the original boxes. But, barring winning an eBay auction for them where it's actually official and you can tell from the pictures and stuff, just watch your ass when buying these. If you're looking to get the boxed versions like I am, be very, very careful. I mean, these guys are very clever and they do whatever they can to fool you. Now, in this case, they used stock photos of the sets, and said right in the description that they sold only original U.S. releases, not bootlegs. Don't believe everything you read, folks. Don't believe everything you read. Do your homework. Insist on seeing actual photos of the product or something like that, because especially with something like this, there's a high-profile show that bootleggers just glom all over. It's far too easy to get scammed, especially these days. With, I honestly, I don't think eBay should even allow the use of stock photos anymore. I mean, you got to show me a picture of the actual item that you are selling me. Don't give me fucking stock photos, unless it's from a big seller that is trusted. So there's a few videos on YouTube that actually do side-by-side comparisons of the bootlegs with the official releases. I'll put whichever ones I can find in the description. I do have a pretty good one for Series 1 and Series 3. I wasn't able to find one for Series 4, but apparently there's some Series 5 bootlegs floating around out there as well. So I'll include whichever ones I find on there. So be careful, guys. It's a scam-filled world out there. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara. Part 2 of the disambiguation coming very, very soon. It's already filmed. Alright, talk to you later, folks. Bye.